Welcome to our continued coverage of the TIA Network of the Future Conference. We're here with Jennifer Pentecost Sims, Chief Executive Officer, Power Tel. Welcome.
Thank you.
Power Tel has been a longtime member of TIA. Tell us about the longevity of Power Tel in this market.
Well, thank you. And thank you to TIA for having us and for you hosting. It's a privilege to be here and to sponsor TIA and to be a part of the Network of the Future show. And much like TIA has had an incredible longevity, I've had the privilege of being the second generation TIA board member. My father served a number of years ago. And it's a real treat to be able to see the industry as it had evolved over time. For those who may not know about Power Tel, we actually supply the products that help build and maintain the communications industry and have done so for over 5 decades. The real treat that you say 5 decades, okay, well, that's a blip in time. What are you going to do for me today? And today looks a lot like yesterday in terms of supply needs. You still want the right material at the right place at the right time. And that piece has transcended time. And the fact that we try hard to have the right stocked material and so forth on our shelves, and we've morphed into supply management and technology, it just makes it all the more exciting. And the fact that we've been around a while, it means you can trust us and have integrity and have been a part of the industry and the evolution. So it's a real treat to be here and be a part of that effort.
What market trend do you see having the most impact on your business?
Market trend. There are a number. If I look from an industry, you said business, but I want to start with industry. It's the speed to market. The customers want more bandwidth and they want it faster and they want it now. If I'm sitting here, I want my phone to work. And so how do we help supply that? If I'm a public company, then I would have had 200 quarters worth of public announcements telling you about all the innovation and the continuous improvement and capital investments that we've made in the technology and the folks and the platforms to be able to support the efficiency end-to-end in your supply chain. And that's good, and that's a starting point. But if I look at a macro level, not just the industry, but everything in what we touch is also changing. The people are changing. Our workforce used to be, they knew telephony and grew it from the ground up. Now we're hiring folks who've only ever known connectivity. The markets that we serve are consolidating, both on the manufacturer side, there's a lot of consolidation, and within the industry itself in terms of service providers, there's a lot of consolidation. And then on top of that, there's this rate of change on the innovation and the exciting new products and services that are out there and what can we do. And so as I look at those market trends, I think the fact that you have a consistent, reliable, someone who's not focused on the product, but are not focused on making sure that you've got service, but making sure you've got the product when you need it and how you need it and as most cost effective as you need it, there's a real place for that, and someone you can look in the eye and still trust and call, and that's what we do.
What do your customers come to rely on most about their relationship with Power Tel?
Our customers have come to rely on a number of things with Power Tel. I think the thing that they rely on most is that we do what we say we're going to do. You can call us up, we'll pick up the phone, and we all make mistakes. We have TL and ISO and all sorts of processes and procedures, but if we do, we're going to fix it. And the fact that we've been around and proven time and time again, you can call us, it's still me, and I'll still be the face and the person supporting the effort and making sure that it's done right. Because we want you to be successful, and not just successful in the public side, but from a financial, from a time, and from managing your own services and portfolio. But one of the things we didn't mention is that they rely on us for product. You call up, we'll have it in our warehouse, and you're all excited. So it's a transactional kind of a relationship, and that's good, and we want to be there. But they also rely on us for capabilities. Lots of people time is expensive, and so we connect systems together and processes and help it be seamless so they can just auto order and have things come or be flagged when they need to. That's great. Another level of reliance. And then the third, and the most beneficial for both, because we get to see more of a holistic view and our customers get a plan B in almost all cases, is when they rely on us for warehousing, procurement, and logistics. And when you combine all three, there's truly magic that happens in total cost of ownership and really makes a dent in the whole economy, ours and theirs, and the communities in which they serve. And that's what we're really looking forward to being able to do, and appreciate their confidence and trust as we help to make them more efficient.
How do you view Power Tel's role in the network of the future?
The stable accelerator and enabler of products into the marketplace. I think that's probably the short answer. The longer answer is as a coordinator and a facilitator. We coordinate the manufacturer's effort. I want them to be able to spend all the time they can on R&D, innovation, and getting the right product to market. So if I help them support their efforts in all the warehousing, logistics, and supply piece, then that helps that enablement part, and they can have both the time and the money, because inventory is money, to be able to put back there. By the same token, if I'm a service provider, I want to be able to focus on you personally. How can I capture your market share? How can I help support your need for speed? How do I help move that forward? And if I'm trying to do that, then if I take away the capital expenditures on the inventory side until you're able to pay, and if I take away the making sure that you can have the product, whatever each service provider decides on, then I think we're all better off. And hopefully makes the economy and the ability to scale much smoother and more effective.
Thank you so much for being with us here today.
We really appreciate it. And thank you to TIA and everyone who supports the industry as it is.